Howdy folks, Nathan Adlen here with the Fast Lane car, and this is the 2016 Corvette. This is a very special vehicle because it's trying to put TFL car out of a job. Let me explain. This vehicle has all the gizmos and goodies that you could possibly need to monitor and video a hot lap. Not only that, you can use the components in this vehicle for 0 to 60 times. You can monitor telemetry. You can use it to go faster around a track than most cars should let you because it has no lift shifting and it has rev matching. It has more toys and goodies than you could possibly imagine. And the crazy part is, almost all of the information that you're gathering when you're going around a track is right there for you to record. Coming up next, we're going to show you those systems. God, that sounds so good. I've said it before and I'll say it again. General Motors really knows how to make a V8 sound good. Two questions for you. One, how much do you think the performance data recorder is? It is $1,795 to have that in this vehicle. Question number two, how many cameras are on the vehicle? 4. 2 in the front, 1 up here, and of course 1 in the back. Now, a couple points. One, of course, is that this is an awesome system for recording everything on the track. But another thing is, if you're in Russia, you could leave it on all the time because people have a tendency to go out and use baseball bats on other people, and having this can actually record that when it's happening. You can actually use it in the United States, I would imagine, for the same thing, because the chip that's in here has 6 hours worth of recording time, so you can start up anew every time you start moving. I just need to get my hands on a Z06 to see whether or not it's the best car. Haven't had a chance to do that quite yet. A little bit of tail light action. The brakes are phenomenal. Alright, let's get it all the way up to red line. I was about 7/10.
What did you get? 109 right here?
109, okay.
I had you at 109 like 5 and this was 109.3. So I think that was, you know, I was timing you on my phone.
Oh, okay. That's pretty close then. Behold, 455 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque. It is fed through a 7-speed manual transmission. I can't get, I love manual transmissions. This is a 6.2 liter V8. Despite the fact that it's a big ass American V8, you have to rev it up to 6,000 RPM for maximum horsepower. This is a vehicle that weighs just under 3,300 pounds, despite the fact that that engine is larger than some small cities. It's an incredible ride, and even though this is the base version of the Corvette, it's still one of the best handling cars you can drive. You know what, let's use the Solo DL2, and we'll be able to judge the Corvette's accuracy based on what this says. Here we go, guys. 5.45. 5.45, that is not too bad. So that says 5 flat. Exactly 5 seconds according to this screen. This says 5.45. Well, somewhere in the middle is probably what we could say it's accurate. There are two things that Corvettes absolutely exude nowadays, and it's pretty good looking exteriors and much improved interiors. This is Laguna Blue, and I think it really pops. This is one of those colors that literally looks, I don't know, a little menacing when you're looking at it from the front, but otherwise it's just flowing and smooth. Beautiful color on this car, beautiful. Interior, check this out, Kalahari interior, that's the color they call it. I call it orange, but unlike Corvettes of the past, this is a beautiful interior, very well put together, very comfortable, and good to look at. I mean, It's really, truly awesome. There are two minor issues, one of which is if you're sitting in this vehicle and you're relatively large, like you sometimes will find your shoulders kind of bumping off the sides over here if you have the seat all the way back. Fortunately, because I have stubby legs, I don't have that problem very often. And the other minor issue is if you drop coins or a little card or credit cards in between the seats, you may never get them back. That says 5.24. Now that says 5.4. This is actually slower this time than what this says.
But they're within 0.16 of a second now.
That's closer. So you could actually say that 0.16 is a reasonable amount of difference between the two of them,
right.
Not a full second.
Right, a second didn't make any sense.
I have here the sticker for the 2016 Corvette Stingray with the Z51 package. Now the base price with that package is $60,400. That's a screaming bargain. Now this vehicle, with all the packages that it has, $70,830, but that package includes the head-up display, the magnetic ride control, performance data video system, even the paint is $995. So there are a couple things that you have to add on to it in order to make it the car that's here. But I got to tell you, despite that, all of those gizmos only makes you a better driver, and it only makes the drive more enjoyable. I highly recommend you get wheel time with the Corvette. Good car. For the Fast Lane Car, this is Nathan Adlen. Don't forget to go to tflcar.com for news, views, and real-world reviews. See you later.
We've got two cars that actually compete against each other. We've got the brand new Mazda Miata and the Scion FRS, and we were going to take them to the track. However,
the track is completely underwater.
Plan 2 was to take him to Vandermeer. However,
Vandermeer is closed for the season.
So it's old school today because I've got, look at this, the Solo DL. So let's take them and find out how fast they are from 0 to 60. And to make it more interesting, why don't we have a little bit of a competition?
What do you got in mind?
We each do a 0 to 60 in each car and see who the better driver is.